good time.
Research followed. Personal freedom line. Personal freedom line. Personal freedom line. Personal freedom line. Oh, come on. We have dinner reservations. Oh, come on. Nothing you should be observing. Yanks one and Z. 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 Nothing you should be observing. Personal freedom line. Personal freedom line. Personal freedom line. Personal freedom line. Yanks one and Z. 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 Legend. 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 I have to give it back. Yanks one and Z. Yanks one and Z. Personal freedom line. Personal freedom line. Personal freedom line. Personal freedom line. Maybe tomorrow. I'll call you. Bye.
Hello, hello. Hey, Miss Cricket. You holding down the fort, watching the wine for me? All right. Cricket, get over in the shot here. All right, everybody, hold on a second. Let me make sure everything is kicking here. All right, I can see the chat. What's up, Sophia? What's up, John? Tim, Yoho, Kaya. What's happening? My buddy's here. Oh, he just passed out. He's been drinking, this guy. Yeah, I think he just needs to hang out there for himself. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the elephant in the room, the crochet clown. Cricket, you're so pretty. She knows it. She knows she's pretty, y'all. Don't need to tell her. What's up, Abnorm? Nice to see you, man. Yeah, let's let some people file in here. Hope everybody's doing okay. Me and Cricket are just chilling. Meowser's on the other side of the camera over there. Cricket, you're making it really hard for me to get you in the shot here. But I feel it's important to get you in the shot, Crickers. All right, everybody. Thursday, here we are. I'm going to have to top this off real quick. Cricket, you keep an eye on it for me? Check it out, Cricket. Look at that, Crickers. What do you think about that? Oh, okay, put this over here. Hey, WA27, WA27. How are you? I don't know if I've seen you here before. Welcome. Feel free to let me know how you found out about this thing, or if I know you in real life. Cardinal Sin, what's up? Yep, that's Cricket. She's pretty. Oh, let me see if I can get her in the shot some more. Look at her. So, I know I ask you this every time, Sophia, but I'm on the right side of the screen. I'm on the correct side of the screen this time. Cool. Croiners! Holy Moses, Jim. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. I still have all your Croiners tapes. I love them. Croiners, everybody, is in the chat, and this is a guy, I know he's from New York. His name's Jim. He created a band, just him, but a band called Croiners. He does a lot of great repetitive noise, and he was one of the first people to contact my band Silica Gel after we released our record in 1993, our CD in 93, and we became friends because we both love noise and we both collect records and stuff. Oh, cool. Hey, thanks. How do I pronounce that name? Is it WA27 or WA27 or something more inventive? But hey, thanks. Thanks for following that old rinky-dink HTML site that I put together many years ago. It still works, though. Cheers, everybody. Is Ann in the house yet? Ann was going to join me in some wine. Wah. Okay, yeah, Wah 27. What's the 27 for? Cricket. I didn't really plan on getting this shot exactly. I planned on being more over here. But Cricket kind of changed things at the last minute. Right before I went live, she hopped up here. I mean, like right before. And possibly even during the time I went live, the first few seconds. So yeah, we're going to do, I just got this in the mail from a subscriber, Rob, my friend Rob in San Francisco. He sent me this. I'm going to open that up at some point. It's okay, Cricket. You can keep your eye on that. Yeah, so also I'm going to, talk about this clown, I guess, at some point. If he wakes up. I got to give him time to sleep, though. He's got to sleep it off. He's really been doing nothing but drinking lately, this guy. I don't know why. Look how slippery he is. Slippery with liquor is what he is. I'm just drinking the wine, you guys. No liquor for me. So anyway, this last week and a half, has it been a week and a half since the Devo store launch, has been really interesting. I mean, the Devo Energy Dome and Face Shield has been getting more and more press every day. It seems like every day I wake up, there's a new link talking about it, a Twitter post or a website article, and sales keep coming in, and that's really good. If you notice, Devo fans, if you go to the official clubdevo.com store run by our friends Impact Merchandising, you will see a few more t-shirt designs added to the roster there. It's all stuff that Impact has offered in the past via retail outlets, and we're just putting them on the site so you guys could get them there. And I think you'll recognize them. You've seen them before. Yeah, it's nice to see press for the band. It's nice to see something like that go viral. I mean, it really did go viral. I can't remember the last time something Devo really went viral like that. Like, just got spread around by everybody. I mean, unless it's one of those, Whip It, trees, those Whip It lyric breakdowns, or that Whip It dog thing that got passed around forever. That's the kind of stuff Devo fans get from their friends and family all the time. And then this thing, which is actually a real Devo thing, got that same treatment, so that was cool. But thank you, everybody, for helping make that store launch a success. Ann, hey, what's up? All right, Ann. You got your wine ready? I'm ready to cheers you. You ready? Yeah, the SNL rerun was cool. I didn't get to see it, but I don't have a TV, but I know it was cool. I saw some clips of it online on the Facebooks. Got my wine. All right, Ann. Cheers. Miss you. Hope to hang out with you sometime soon. Also, something cool happened yesterday. A friend of mine forwarded me a link to a Craigslist ad, and it was a Craigslist ad for some free stuff. And somebody had posted a picture of some old dusty cassette racks and boxes of various stuff. And Cardinal Sin, Open Sesame. Thank you, Cardinal Sin. May the rock and roll gods bless you. Um, so anyway, yeah, so I got this Craigslist free ad, and notice Cardinal Sin, I did not make any noise. Although I have the noise makers here, you know, I know you, and I know you don't like the noise, so no noise. So anyway, I got this ad for Craigslist, free cassettes, and I emailed the person immediately and said, yes, I want them, because they were in these really cool old Napa Valley kind of style racks, you know. They weren't Napa Valley racks, they were a whole different beast, but they were really cool cassette racks. So I was like, I'm just going to go out there for those regardless, you know. It was about a 30-minute drive. So I finally get an email back yesterday morning saying, yeah, come out and get them. I've had a lot of people ask about them, but nobody's come and get them yet. And I said, look, I'm going to come get them today right after my meeting at noon. I'm coming out there. Please hold them for me. So she said, okay, I will. And then I sent her another email and I said, you know, by the way, if you have any more music stuff, records, tapes, CDs, anything music related, let me know. And she was like, well, you know, my grandfather who owned these cassettes was, you know, a good old country boy. He loved music. He loved country music and world music and Hawaiian music and all kinds of stuff. And he had his own radio show. He recorded his own country music and he has all this stuff. So yeah, come on by. I'll load your car up. And I was like, okay. So I go by there and, you know, mostly country cassettes, predictable, a few records, classical stuff, some Dizzy Gillespie, some jazz, and these two great cassette racks, and also a box of reel tapes, reel-to-reel tapes, that I guess he recorded, her grandfather recorded all his original music on, and that's going to be cool. She said he had his own radio show, country music radio show, I guess, or whatever music. So she also gave me this really old microphone, all dusty and kind of spider webbed up, but the microphone was still plugged into this mixer, this mixing console, and it was all dusty. So I got to look to see if that stuff still works. But one of the things that came in the set of stuff was this thing here. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen one of these. This is a black bag. Now this is fake leather. This is a really cool device that Radio Shack made. Check it out. It's a sound level meter, and you can see the VU meter there. This is for, I guess, you know, measuring sound in a room, live room, or a concert situation, or whatever. But it's an amazing condition. I would guess that this was made in the 70s or 80s. And the battery pack, look at this. The battery compartment is all brand new. Like, no corrosion, no sign that it was ever used at all. So I'm going to try to figure out how to work this before I sell it on eBay. But it's pretty cool. It's really great shape. It just looks like some kind of Star Trek phaser or something, doesn't it? Some of my audio friends may know, you know, what this is and how to use it. But I'm going to try to figure it out before I sell it. I think it's worth about $50. But pretty cool. It's in, like, you know, brand new condition, really. All the other stuff I got from them was not in brand new condition. I also got a linear tracking turntable. The outside of it's pretty messed up because some kind of chemical stored in the garage dumped on the top of it, but it looks like it might work. So I'm going to have my friend Tim, who's in the chat, look at it next time he visits and see if we can get it fully working. Let me see here. I haven't seen the iDome Devo shirt in forever. Yep. All these shirts were available years ago through Impact. We worked with them before. They were all licensed designs, and we just picked a few of those old licensed designs to throw up on the site so that you had more freedom of choice, you know. I like the We Are Devo shirt, but I might hold out on it. Yeah, hold out. It'll be available. Did you move stuff? I did move stuff for this stream. I like to give people a different background every now and then. Hey, since Cricket's gone, let's move back over here. This was the original shot right there. Okay. Yes. So I did move stuff yet, just for the stream. But actually, things in the house have been moved around a lot since the pandemic thing, because I'll work on projects and I tend to have piles of stuff down here, you know, all outside of camera view. There are just different piles of projects I'm working on, stuff that I've pulled out of storage. different archiving projects I've been working on. So, and you know, different projects of moving stuff from attic into here to research it and then put it back in the attic. And then all the stuff I just got from this woman on Craigslist is all around me right now. So it's not set up to be a social gathering party pad right now, as it usually is. So, so yeah, let's welcome people. Let me see if there's anybody new here in the chat I have not said hello to. Yeah, but I'm glad, you know, WA27, I'm glad to see you in here. I like to see new people in here, especially when they're new people that have kind of, you know, been around this little scene we have for a while, this Devo-Obsesso kind of group here. Really enjoyed the devotional DVDs. Oh, great, Cardinal Sin. You know, I've never watched that thing. I always tell people that, you know, because it's like we worked so hard on gathering up all the footage and picking out the best bits that by the time it came out, I didn't have any great desire to see it again. So I've never seen the edited version more than, you know, the one time I saw it right after it was edited. So yeah, thanks for your support, Cardinal Sin. Thanks for getting those DVDs from me. Very much appreciated. Hope you're feeling good today. All right, everybody. I think we are going to, oh yeah, and just so that you know, this thing I always play all the time. This was the first song, the song playing, the intro song tonight. It was from this album, Silica Gel, 50 Noisy Children Party, 1993 release on Wiffle Fist Records. And the song was called Personal Dream. I believe it was track number 7, somewhere in there. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know what that song was. Let me see. Yep, okay, yep. Seeing the chat roll around right there. That's good. Everything seems to be working good. And let me just tell you, if the sound and the video is good, please let me know. I'm doing a little experiment. I'm running my hotspot wireless on my phone downstairs here because sometimes when I stream from downstairs, it gets a little choppy. Let me know if it's doing that right now. It kind of looks like it is being choppy a little bit on my end, but could be wrong. Looks and sounds great. Thank you, Cardinal Sin. Okay, great. Last time I was streaming, the internet in the house went out, and it's been flaky since this pandemic. Video is choppy. Okay, yeah. I figured something like that might happen, but maybe hotspot disconnected itself somehow. I don't know these things. Let's see. Frame rate is choppy. How do I deal with that? How do I change that? Okay, well, some people say it looks and sounds good. Some people say, well, let's see what happens. If it gets irritating and I should do something to try to fix it, let me know. But we shall carry on. All right, so I always love when you guys send me stuff. I mean, especially in this quarantine time where the internet is flaky. I love getting stuff in the mail. It just brightens my day, I must say. So I got this from Rob. I don't even know what Rob sent. He kind of gave me a warning that a small package was coming. So this looks like it. So maybe we should just get right into this. How many minutes have we given people? Yeah, it's 7:20. Let's go ahead and do it. Right? Ready? Okay, let's cut it open here. It's taped quite well. I must say, taped quite well. It'll take some cutting here to get into this thing. Always send your cassette tapes media mail. Media mail. It's much cheaper than sending it first class or priority, and it gets there just about as quick. You can send CDs, records, tapes, books, some magazines typically are passable, but media mail is a great way to save on shipping. Just a friendly tip from your friend Michael. Oh, look. Look at that. What's that? What's in there? It's cassette tapes. My love. One of the many loves of my life. cassette tapes. All right, so let's just pull one out. I have no idea what's in here. This is really exciting to me because sometimes I have kind of an idea of what people are sending me, but I have no idea. There's 4 mysteries in here, okay? Whew, let me get comfortable. How's the clown doing? Clown's doing great. Clown's doing great. Clown's doing great, guys. Don't worry about the clown. He's doing great. Where's he going? That clown. This is going to be really, really fantastic. How you doing in the chat there? Okay, here we go. Number 1. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. Ah! I don't know much about this band, Bad Religion. Now I know that probably Bad Religion is hard to find on cassette. So I'm going to give Bad Religion a listen because back when I was discovering punk rock and all that stuff, I never, for some reason, never intersected with Bad Religion. I mean, it seems like the name would have attracted me, right? But wow, this is great. That's a great start. Bad Religion is a good start to freebie cassette. You like Bad Religion, Cardinal? Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of them for sure for years, and I know Greg Hetson of the Circle Jerks was in the band, so that's a real big plus. Am I mistaken, or is that correct? I think Greg Hetson is in this band. Greg Hetson, there he is. I'm a fan of Greg Hetson. So yeah, this is cool. My first Bad Religion item in my collection. Super. I'll put that right there. All right, number 2. We got 3 more to go. Oh my God. Yeah, okay, yeah, Ann confirms Greg Hetson is in Bad Religion. Where'd you take me, Ann? Where did you take me? You took me somewhere to see Bad Religion? Oh, yeah. We saw Bad Religion. That's right. Yeah. Okay, yeah. But I don't own anything until right now. I'm super stoked to add that to my Discogs collection. Okay, here we go. Number 2. Oh, I love this record. Look at this. Anybody know this? Look at this. Naked Ray Gun, All Rise. I think this is their second full album. I believe they had an EP called Naked Ray Gun. Their second record was called, oh man, what was it? Had the tank on the cover. And I can't remember. Great record. And then this, All Rise, is another great record of theirs. Look at that. This is a cool addition to the collection right here. Naked Ray Gun. You've never heard of them, Sophia? Oh, check out Naked Ray Gun. At some point here, I may go grab the other CD just to show you what it... I think... Oh, it's called Throb Throb, I think. Naked Ray Gun, Throb Throb. That's my favorite Naked Ray Gun album. This is my second favorite. Great stuff. I've never seen them in concert. I've always loved their logo. And gosh, this is cool, man. This is cool. Thank you, Rob. Two winners so far. How much do you want to bet the other 2 are going to be winners too? How much do you want to bet? Because I can bet. All right, here we go. Number 3, everybody. Number 3. Oh, local. These people are from this neck of the woods. Southern Culture on the Skids. I hardly ever see them on cassette. I don't own any of their stuff either. So a welcome addition to the collection here. Yeah, they were big time. They made a big splash back in the, I don't know, 80s and 90s. They were really quite popular. I don't know much about them, but I'm getting ready to hear that record. I interviewed Naked Ray Gun for, oh, your fanzine? Wow, do you still have a copy of that? That'd be cool to see. Were they cool guys? Oh my God, there's 5 tapes in here, you guys. I thought there were 4. All right, here's number 4. And then we got one more after that. It's so exciting. Here we go. What the heck is this? Oh, L7. I don't have any L7 either. Rob, how did you know you were kind of hooking me up with some firsts here? I think I may have a 7-inch by L7. I'm not sure. Oh, this is going to be great. I think I always get L7 and another all-girl band from the same time mixed up. I can't remember the other name, but yeah, I've never heard this record. I'm looking forward to hearing it. I think they were all girl. They were mostly girl, right? Mostly girl band. Sophia loved my reaction to that cassette a couple ago. Okay, last one. This feels like a single. Oh, good one, good one, good one, good one, good one. One of my favorites. Public Enemy #1. That's right. This Night of the Living Bassheads cassette single and Cold Lampin' with Flavor as the B-side. I don't have this, and this is super cool. I don't have any Public Enemy singles. Look at it. And the singles back in the day were the slip cases, the little cardboard slip cases. Yeah, rap singles sometimes can bring really big money on eBay, but no, I'm not selling Public Enemy. Look at that. I love Public Enemy. Love them. I've loved them since the beginning. They were the first rap band I ever heard to use like industrial noise and screeching and just noise, straight up noise in the rap music. They kind of brought a little industrial vibe to the rap scene, and they were so good. Their lyrics were so good. I liked every album Public Enemy did, even the later ones. Loved them all. Have a pretty good Public Enemy collection, and I'm a huge fan. I got to meet Flavor Flav once. Saw Public Enemy play with a few bands. I think it was Public Enemy, Queen Latifah, Digital Underground, and somebody else, can't remember. Terminator X. I met Terminator X real recently, but Flavor Flav was many years ago. Speaking of L7, do you know why in some live versions of Blockhead, Mark would say L7? L7, because L7 means something. It was L7 means something. It was a derogatory term used for people who, if you wanted to say somebody wasn't so smart, they were L7. But I can't remember what L7 stands for. Rappers and punks didn't get along. Oh man, we always got along because I was into rap and punk, and I hung out with both those crowds. And rap was the punk of the world of the black kids I hung out with. That was their, I got that right off the bat. That was one of the first things I kind of took away from rap music when I first started hearing it in the early '80s, mid '80s. Was the fact that it was kind of like punk rock. It was really rebellious and noisy and angry a lot of times, and yeah, so that was my interesting. A square. What is L7? Yeah, but I swear L7 was somebody Google L7 and tell me what it means. I think it's like a slang term or a derogatory term. These tapes were fantastic. Rob, I don't know if you're watching, but my favorite, Public Enemy. Second favorite, Naked Raygun. Third favorite, Bad Religion. And then we got my first Southern Culture on the Skids item, which I'm going to listen to. I don't think I've ever listened to a whole Southern Culture on the Skids record. I'm going to now. Oh, Rob, that's so cool of you. Thanks. I really appreciate it. I love these things. I'm going to add them to my Discogs. I'm going to listen to them while I'm working soon. Oh, man, that Public Enemy is the winner. So, what else do we have to talk about? I could tell you some good Dickies news. Who here likes the Dickies? L7 means square, but I think it means something else. I think to say somebody was L7 was saying that they were stupid or retarded or something. I think. Damn it. I don't want to look it up. Well, maybe I will. Let's see. Let me see if I can Google it and see what happens here. Because now I am L7 meaning. Oh, whoops. L7 meaning. Cyber definitions. Well, let's try cyber definitions, everybody. Geez, I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at here. It's going to take some digging because it's just bringing up a bunch of horse crap that doesn't mean what I want it to mean. Love the Dickies. Okay, so I have some good Dickies news. So many of you know probably that Leonard is working on a book of his life with the Dickies, but also just his life. And he's been sending me chapters over the past year or so, and he's really kicking along. And it should be coming out this year. And we've been going through photos, rare Dickies photos for the book, and he's got a really good photo for the cover that we tracked down, miraculously tracked down this photo that he remembered being taken of himself back when he was a teenager. So anyway, it's going to be great. The book is underway and full throttle ahead. Leonard is working on that book. Also, recently they signed a record deal with Cleopatra Records for their final album. That's coming out this year, and I think he said they were going into rehearsal this week or next week. Last time I talked to him, so I'm really excited about that. I love every Dickies record. Dickies is, I think probably the only band that I love, including Devo, the only band that I love where I like every single song they've ever recorded, every single one, B-sides, demos, live tracks. I love them all. Devo, there's a couple of songs in there that I don't listen to. But Devo has a whole lot more output than the Dickies by far. But yeah, the Dickies, I'm really excited about that. Ann knows who the Dickies are. There's a record about Ann that the Dickies did. Would you marry me, Ann? Yeah, Marry Me, Ann by the Dickies is about Ann, who in the chat here. So any Dickies fans want your Marry Me, Ann record signed by Ann, you just send them to me. I'll get her to sign them. I'm going to have to get my record signed by you, Ann. I keep forgetting. Please, next time you're over here, in 5 years after the pandemic is over, please sign my Marry Me, Ann record. Okay? Please? Excellent. Oh, so, by the way, just a reminder, I don't think, oh yeah, some of my mods are in here, but as a reminder, hit the thumbs up when you can, because that helps the YouTube magic happen. The wispy, magical YouTube magic, that stuff. Those thumbs up help somehow. So thank you for doing that for me. It would be the first time you've ever signed a Marry Me, Ann record. Oh my God. We're going to get everybody to send their Marry Me, Ann records. That's kind of hard to find. It's Dickie's single. Marry Me, Ann, I believe, was the B-side. Right, Ann? I believe the A-side was My Pop the Cop, if I'm not mistaken. Stuck in a Pagoda, another great Dickies song. So yeah, I am just thrilled to be working with and friends with the Dickies as they're releasing their final full album. I mean, it's just, when that happened with Devo, when everything became real with the Devo record deal back in 2008 or 2009, whenever they got signed for Something for Everybody, I realized, holy Moses, I'm going to be part of this history where Devo releases this album that, nobody thought they would ever release another album. I sure as heck didn't until it happened. And so to be involved in these things at this point in my life is really spectacular and fun. And it's like, big, bright moments in my life. What's the artist bracelet? Hey, who's this? Old Omen Road? How are you? Do I know you, or did you just sail in from YouTube? The artist bracelet, and I know some people think this is kind of gross, but when I get bracelets or stuff from concerts around my wrist, I just leave them there until they fall off, unless they're those paper ones. So this is a fabric artist wristband from the last Devo show, Devo at Desert Days 2019. It was in October of last year that this was put on me. And yes, I do wash it at least, several times a day, because Cricket likes to chew on these things and rub her face all over them. And I don't know, it's her ritual every morning and every night that she chews on my bracelets. It's a weird thing. So yeah, that the artist bracelet was the thing that got me on stage with the band and got me backstage and got me all access everywhere. You know, you had the artist bracelet. So that's what that is. And then the blue one is from the last devotional. It's a glow in the dark rubber band, and it has the words devotional 2019 inscribed in it. So yeah, I'm a freak with stuff on my wrist. I've always had stuff on my wrist ever since I was in junior high school, high school. I don't know why. It just feels good. Feels like. Wait, listen. I just made my elbow fart. Oh, that's good. One more time. Nice. So, Old Omen Road. Do I know you in real life, or do you just fall in here from? Oh, Brad. Your name is Brad. Do I know you from my neighbor Brad? Is that what you're saying, or is your name Brad? Your name's Brad. I have a neighbor named Brad. He introduces me to people every now and then, so I thought maybe you were saying that you knew me because of Brad. But yeah, whatever the case, thanks for following up in here. Thanks for interacting, and please like and subscribe and all that stuff YouTube people always say. Judas Bullethead. Bam! That's where I know this guy, Brad. Man, thanks for coming by. Isn't it a dream come true for you to play for Judas Bullethead, huh? I mean, that band changed my life. Judas Bullethead is an offshoot of the Anti-Scene Band project, which I'm in love with from the time that I discovered them when I was a little kid. So welcome, Brad. Nice to see you up in here. So if anybody has any questions, anything, throw them at me. But a good thing to do if you send me a question in the chat is to type the @ symbol and then my name, and you'll see it come up kind of as a link to my YouTube name or whatever, and I'll see it come up as a red tag in the chat, so I'll know to deal with that. Yeah, lots of thumbs from the Old Omen Road. What does Old Omen Road mean? What is that a reference to? A movie or rock and roll or something? And everybody, I want to show you this cool t-shirt that I'm wearing. My friend DJ Lance Rock gave me this shirt one of the times that he was over here in North Carolina for Moog Fest. And he was bringing his Lance Rock character and the Yo Gabba Gabba guys out here. And, side project. Yeah, side project, offshoot, side project, whatever. Okay, so here's this cool shirt. And he said it was really limited. I don't know if this was ever sold to people. I think he said that this was made especially for the cast, but you'll see in there, you'll see DJ Lance Rock over here. There's a little photo of him. And you'll see Biz Markie and all the Gabba people, and it's what am I trying to say? It's inspired by the Beatles thing, obviously, right? So anyway, pretty cool shirt. Yeah, really cool. DJ Lance is awesome. I love DJ Lance. I haven't seen him in quite a while, and I miss him. And when he came out here to visit, he would stay right in that room back there, and we had some fun. He's a really fun guy. So Sophia, when's your next video doing some music or something? Or did I miss any? I think you just did 2, right? Sophia has posted herself learning to play bass to some Devo songs recently. And it was cool. Herwig de Jong. Who are you and why did the YouTube algorithm bring me here? Well, I'll tell you. Herwig, my name is Michael Pilmer, and I love music, and I love art, and I love cats. And that is my life. That's how I make my living. That's how I make my friends. And what you see behind me is a bunch of records and posters and rock and roll, and that's just my life. So I come on here to share, this with you guys, other people who appreciate that kind of stuff. I've had my YouTube page for about 10 years. Just over the last year or less, I have started streaming and doing that. I've just kind of used my YouTube page for many years to store concert footage that I shot, mostly of Devo, other bands. But now I'm kind of doing this thing. Ah, my friend from Finland, Tav. How are you, man? I know it's late there. I want to make more, but my bass strings need some work, I think. You know what, Sophia? Embrace the buzzing. Embrace it. Turn the buzzing up. You'll find, I think, sometimes in this in the method in the process of making music, you'll find sometimes that the mistakes you come across become the best things that you have to work with. I mean, sometimes you need to embrace the noise and the mistakes to really discover cool stuff. So, man, maybe turn the buzz up. Turn the buzz up, you know? What's up, Alex? Yeah, I know your name, Reverend Beastly. I know, I remember that nickname because that was from many years ago, right? I still don't remember where that comes from, Reverend Beastly, but I'm sure it's some geeky movie or some geeky thing that you're referencing. But hi, Alex. Nice to see you. Abnorm's in here. We got Sophia in here. We got a bunch of devotees up in here. Yeah, it's good advice, I guess, Sophia. It's just stuff that I discovered, like uh, in bands that weren't even, because I was in Silica Gel, which was a noise band. So, of course, we used noise and bumped up the noise. But in other bands I was in, sometimes the noise or the mistakes that we would come across or mistakes that would happen when I was trying to play my guitar or whatever, sometimes that would be incorporated into the music and be one of my favorite parts. So, embrace the noise. Now, I know cardinal sin, you don't like to embrace the noise. That is understandable, my friend. But I'm glad you're here. Cardinal, you've missed the last few streams, I think, but it's always good to have you in here saying hi. Have you seen Papa Joe Mama? I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it might be offensive to Papas, to Joes, or to Mamas. You know what I mean? Repeat the mistakes, and it's jazz. Yeah, that's a jazz. I think isn't that a jazz, old jazz rule? If you make a mistake, just repeat it, and it becomes part of the piece. What is Papa Joe? I don't know what that is. I don't know what Papa Joe is. I know it's some bad pizza. Bad pizza. I know he's one of those asshole hunters. Heck with Papa Joe pizza. Oh, you were in the hospital. Sorry to hear that, Cardinal. Well, I hope you're out of there and feeling much better. There are better times ahead. Oh, you were there, Brad, for the Rabbit Salesman anti-scene thing. Yeah, man. Wow. That was the first time the Rabbit Salesman, my band from junior high school, it's the first time we played in over 20 years. And it was crazy because we're all very green, we're all very not used to doing that, performing on stage, especially with that band. And but it went really well, even though the mix on the stage that we were hearing was completely just all my vocals. I couldn't hear the drums, I couldn't hear the guitar, I couldn't hear anything but me. It was crazy. But we got through it. Everybody seemed to enjoy it. We sold out all of our T-shirts, which was really, it was really a relief for me because I thought I would be taking home a bunch of Rabbit Salesman shirts. And then we were supposed to play more shows after that, but it never happened. I could never get the rest of the band to really get into it. Yeah, I don't know what Papa John is. Did somebody say what it was? I'd love to attend the next day, Sunday. Yep, he's a subgenius minister. Ah, okay, right. Like, there was one subgenius minister that had a really great name. He had a brain tattooed on his head, a 3D brain. Do you know what I'm talking about, anybody? He actually had a three-dimensional brain, like the old 3D glasses style where it's, the three colors slightly offset from each other, blue, green, and whatever. Blue, green, and red, I believe it is. He had a brain tattooed on his head. Was it Tentatively Inconvenienced? I think his name was Tentatively Inconvenienced. Ha! Isn't that the best name? I think he changed his name legally to be Tentatively Inconvenienced. Oh! If if he didn't do that and I thought of that myself, I would have had a kid just to name it Tentatively Inconvenienced Pilmer. Wouldn't that be sick? People better be glad I never had kids because I would give them the most crazy names. You think Moon Unit Zappa was bad? I could give some kids some crazy names. That's the only reason to have kids, as far as I'm concerned, is to name them and dress them funny, like just ridiculous, I have a chick track collection. How did you know that? That's weird. How did you know that? I have a really big chick track collection. I'm trying to remember where it is right now. It's a block of Chick tracks, and I put them in a Ziploc bag that kind of just fits exactly the block, you know, so it's real tight. It looks almost like shrink wrapped, but yeah, I've collected them over the years. You know, we used to get them at the end of concerts, like when you would see Ozzy Osbourne or Iron Maiden or Judas Priest in the '80s. You would go out of the club, be leaving the venue club. These were like big coliseums. You would be leaving the venue, going to the parking lot to get your car, and there would be these people handing you religious pamphlets and Chick tracts and stuff. And oh yeah, kooky people give you Chick tracts. They're good for that. And the artwork in there is so bizarre and brutal. I love Chick tracts. Man, now you got me thinking. Hold on, let me just walk over here. I think the Chick tracts are right over here. Okay, hold on. I think they're right over here, guys. I think they're right around this corner. Am I right? Ah, no. I don't know where they are. Damn. I put them somewhere. Oh, I got them. I got them, 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 guys. I got them, I got them. Let's celebrate. Cheers. I found the Chick tracts. Cheers. Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. Let's look at this. The Curse of the Baphomet. The first Chick tract. And here's the stack, right? And I have them all in this Ziploc bag that barely fits my collection here. But I'm not going to take them all out and show them to you, but that's my favorite looking one right there. That's why it's on the front. Good old Baphomet there. But these are gold. I love them. And I think they still make them. A lot of these I got back in the 80s, early 90s, but I think they still make these. Every now and then I find them at the post office, and I take them home with me. Hey, Rope Snake. No problem. Come on in whenever you want to. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you showing up. I found a couple dozen at a thrift store a couple years ago. They're from the 80s. Wow. Wow. They actually had them for sale, or were they free? That's a really cool story. Wow, 27. Wow, 27. You seem like the kind of person I would enjoy going thrift shopping with. And Sophia, you do too. And you know what? Wow, 27. I don't know if you ever go to the devotional fan events. Are you a big Devo fan? Don't know if you are, but every year at devotional, on the Friday morning of the devotional, I always go thrift shopping early in the morning. No matter how late I stayed up, no matter how drunk I got the night before. I always go thrift shopping that Friday morning with my friend Tim, who's in the chat. So Sophia, I think you guys should go thrifting with us. Get your ass out of bed early and go thrifting with us. Yeah, Jack Chick tracks. They're good. I got lots. Listen to that. It's thick. It's quality there, quality. Alex says, I was cleaning out a drawer the other day, hadn't looked in there 10 plus years, found a barf bag full of vintage I Threw Up stickers. Wow! Collectible. Yeah, I'm running out of those things. I'm getting pretty low on my stock. I'm really hoping something good happens. If I can make some financial stuff happen here, some income come in, I'm going to have to invest in getting some more I Threw Up stickers printed. And they're not cheap. And I don't like to get just, a little bit. I like to get 5,000 or 10,000 when I order them so that they last a while and I can sell them without worrying about, them running out. I can stick them everywhere without worrying about them running out. But right now, I'm so low on them that, man, I can barely keep them on the site for sale. But that's one of my plans. If my car doesn't break down in the next 6 months, I'm going to try to get some I Threw Up stickers printed. That's why I hope devotional happens this year. I want to go thrifting. Oh, yeah. We'll have to do that for sure. I have an I Threw Up sticker on a case somewhere. That's what they're good for. They're good for cases. They're good for cases. I must agree with that. My mom gave me a piece of paper that looks like a $20 bill folded up, but it's actually religious. Oh, yeah. I remember seeing those around. I've picked a couple of those up. I never kept them, though, I don't think. I don't know what I did with them. Part of them, I think I remember using one of those for a flyer, a punk rock flyer that I did. Back in the day, you would use anything you found. Hi, Peter Graves. No problem. You're not late. You just come in whenever you want. If there's something you want me to show you, let me know. Because we opened some subscriber mail earlier, and everything in the subscriber mailbox was awesome. I mean, the box that the mail came in, this box was full of awesome. So if you want to see what that awesome was, Peter Graves, Rope Snake, whoever came late, I'll show you. And the clown here, he's been drinking. Like, he drank way too much before the stream, so he's kind of not with us right now. See him? He's kind of not with us. But he's okay back here. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Okay, so, yeah, so Peter Graves in the house. Brad, a.k.a. Old Omen Road, in the house. Hope I didn't miss a whole bunch of chat stuff. I'm trying to keep up with it, but he's up to his usual clown activities. I mean, clowns drink a lot. That's just how clowns are. I mean, if you have great, Sophia, if you want to grow up to be a clown, you're going to have to start drinking, because clowns drink a lot. That's all there is to it. And I'm not talking about just a little wine with friends. Clowns are binge drinkers. Look, there's proof. I mean, this guy right here, he doesn't know what's going on right now. Look, that is a warning against alcohol abuse. Binge drinking. That's where it'll get you, kids. But you'll be a good clown. You'll be a beloved clown. He's a beloved clown. Who doesn't love him? Everybody loves him. I got a bunch of religious life insurance prepaid void never cards. Ooh. Are they in English or Finnish? Clown wants to start a fire. Clown didn't start the fire. Something, 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 something. Finnish. Wow, that sounds cool. A Finnish. I shall watch the replay. Did you talk about Cruel Fest? No, there's really nothing to talk about Cruel Fest. I haven't announced the cancellation of Cruel Fest on the Devo pages because I haven't gotten official word from anybody from our team, our booking agent or anybody. So until, I usually like to wait to get word from them before I post anything. So that's the deal with that. Let's see, Poltergeist Clown, yes. On the computer now, greets Sophia. Okay. Wow. Wow. Cardinal just said hello to everybody. Everybody's saying hi to Cardinal. What up? I saw a cardinal the other day, a bird, in the cemetery. He was quite pretty, and it was early in the morning, and he was tweeting at me, and it was nice. I enjoyed it. Speaking of animals, kind of not really a bummer of a story, but kind of a bummer. It was this cat that I'm feeding outside, this outdoor kind of stray cat that I've been feeding for a month or two or whatever it's been, brought me a little gift that I found this morning out in front of the house, a little mole, a little sad mole on the sidewalk. I felt bad for the mole, but, it was a really cool gesture by this cat who has now kind of accepted me as his friend, I think, and sleeps on my front porch and meets me there every morning at 5 or 5:30 in the morning. Cardinal Sin, you got to read the Devo riots, man. I know. I see. It's just like when people say, Michael, you got to see this movie. You'll love it. I'm like, well, if I watched movies or read any kind of fiction at all, I might be more willing to jump right into that, but I just don't, it's just not what I do, and so I'd really have to force myself to do it. Maybe if I ever break my leg or am somehow laid up in bed and not able to move for a while, I'll read it. But I'm just not into science fiction stuff, really. 1 page a day, right? It's like saying my prayers in the morning, right? I should wake up, read 1 page of the Devo riots and put it away, right? Oh, man. You now have the mark of the mole. Ooh. Yeah, it was, I don't like seeing little dead creatures. I like to see them alive, but it was a very sweet gesture by the cat, and I accepted as that. And I gave the little guy a nice little kind of burial in the backyard. Not really a burial, but so he wasn't sitting there baking in the sun on my sidewalk. I kind of put him over in some weeds, so he has a more what am I trying to say? Respectable burial. But it is good to see that the outdoor cat, you know, has the ability to catch those things, and he can fend for himself if he needs to. He can find food. I've been feeding him quite good. Her, I think it's a her. I've been feeding her quite well. So, but it's good to know that she has the skills to pay the bills, if you know what I mean. My cat brings me her stuffed rat toy every night when I go to bed. Every night, Abnorm? That's cool. I'll wake up and find little mouse toys, you know, placed in certain areas where the cats know I'll find them, like on my way to the bathroom in the morning, or right next to my bed when I get out of bed, or on my bed when I wake up. Yeah, cats are cool about that. Cats are good about showing their owners the love, right? It's a Devo subgenius story, Cardinal Sin says. Yes. Yes, I know. What do I have to do to get you into this story today? I don't know. I don't know. It's like me asking you to go listen to an Impaled Nazarene box set or something like, or Debbie Gibson or something, like something you wouldn't naturally do. So, because I'm reading all day, you got to understand, when I'm working, it's usually with a computer, especially nowadays, and it's usually reading things, emails, contracts, whatever. It's like, I'm always reading. So, chat, I'm reading the chat. So when I'm not working, I tend not to read, you know, unless it's a chapter of the Dickey's book from Leonard Graves Phillips, then I have to read that. Listening to the Doug Schaefer, Gerald Casale interview, I haven't even heard that yet. Is that like, what was that on? Spotify or something? What was that on? I can't remember. Sometimes Jerry tells me about these things and sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes I set up the interviews, sometimes they go directly through him, so sometimes I don't know about them. If I set them up, then I know to broadcast them, or, you know, if the interviewer tells me when the interview's up online, then I'll broadcast it, but a lot of times Jerry just doesn't tell me. Print it out. Jiminy Crickets, Cardinal. Jiminy Crickets! That clown is still passed out. Can you believe it? How long have we been on here? 59 minutes. I'm going to have to drink this quicker. Who's with me? Ann, you still here? Ann? Where are you at? How far are you? How are you doing your wine? Do we need to pour another glass in? I think we do. You'll really love it. Cardinal Sin, I can't promise you I will. I did read the first page. Okay? The last thing I'm going to say about this right now is I read the first page and I found it hard to follow. Maybe it's because I'm a little bit touched in the brain and reading is a chore for me. I don't know, but I just found it hard to follow, and I just don't have the brain for science fiction. I can't grasp it. It all sounded like gobbledygook to me. It was all like way over my head. I would have to really like sit there and focus on what you were saying on that page, you know? I don't know how to explain it. It's right up my alley. Ah! Okay. I do have it. I have the file. I did read the first page as you instructed when I got it. All right, so what else did I want to tell you? Oh, I wanted to tell you, you can't have wine without the cheese, right? Look at that. Extra cheese. This is what I'm surviving on right now. I want to thank everybody again for hanging out. I like hanging out with you guys here. It gives me a break from talking to my cats. These things are cheesy. Oh, and you're eating pizza? That sounds good. Well, I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to pour another one, okay? Christy! Cheers, Christy. Talking to cats is not bad, but I'm just saying, you know, it's nice to give them a break from me talking to them, because now they're sleeping, you know. I always talk to them, keep them awake, you know. They're like, Leave me alone, dude. I'm trying to sleep. Because, you know, cats sleep a lot. And I'm always talking to them, trying to wake them up. John Lazaro, I'm getting hungry too. And John, I know you asked me to look for some posters for you. I'm doing that. I just have to. I'm racking my brain about what I can send you, but I'm looking. So just be aware I'm looking. Cardinal asks if there's an address where you can send something to get Jerry and Mark to sign it. No, not really. And here's why I say that. Because, you know, unless Devo is playing a live show, they're not in the same room together typically. So to get Jerry and Mark or whoever to sign stuff, you have to send it to one guy and he'd send it back to you. Or there would have to be all this sending going on, and I don't even think Devo would do that. I think your item might get lost in the mix somewhere, and I always advise people do not send stuff to Matato or wherever to get signed, because you don't know what's going to happen with it. I mean, it might get returned and signed, but it might not, and so I just wouldn't go that route. Being a collector of autographs and signed stuff myself, I would just wait till they play a show or there's an event where they're going to be there and then get them to sign something. But sending something in the mail and getting it autographed is not the best way to do it. Okay, John, that's cool to know if you're not too picky, but I'm trying to find something that fits your description. Something for everybody era thing. And I definitely can get the Live 1981 Seattle 11x17 poster for you. That's no problem. But yeah, I'll look into that. I'll find something. I know I have something around. It's just I have to think about where it might be. Several areas of posters here, so and in the storage space. So yeah, I know Cardinal Sim, but I don't know if Devo is that dedicated to getting you something signed. You know, because they would have to get it, send it back. You know, I just don't know if they would do that. It's real risky to assume that they would. And I can't ask them, hey, can you sign this guy's stuff? Because I would be asking them, a lot of people ask me that question. So I just can't do it, because if I do it for one person, I got to do it for everybody. And that won't work either. Let's see here. Good tip is to always have cash for the merch table. I was amazed at this Toy Doll show since they only accepted cash, and I missed out on a concert shirt. Yeah, I always bring cash to shows. I end up paying with a credit card if I can, but I always bring cash to shows. I gotta have the money for that T-shirt. Even when I was a kid, and I would get into all these concerts for free because I had a kind of a connection at the radio station. And this older guy that kind of befriended me when I was a teenager. I would have my mom. My mom would always give me, I think it was $5 or $9 or whatever it was, for a tour shirt. Even when I was a kid, every show I got a shirt. Unless I just, for some reason, absolutely hated the band or the shirt, but that happened very rarely. Yeah, but I'm always into getting the shirts for sure. Okay, I thought I could send a couple of album sleeves to Jerry and then Mark. No, don't. I don't think it would work, dude. I just don't think it would. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't risk it. Just wait. You should come to the devotional, or you should come to whatever, an event that Devo's doing. They're going to do more live shows. I just know they will. We just have to wait till they can book them. Oh yeah, because he said, my friend Tav from Finland said that the reason he didn't have cash was because he was going between countries over there. In Europe, going between countries is like, you know, us in the U.S. going between states. Like everything is so small and kind of close to each other that you have, before euros, you would have to have all kinds of currency with you all the time. In some places, you know, well, some places accepted pounds or whatever, no matter what country it was in. But I have a poster, Dickie's poster signed by the entire band. Oh, I have the same thing. Cardinal Sin. I have the first thing. One of the first things I ever got the Dickies to sign was a poster for their white vinyl EP, and it's actually hanging in my laundry room. It's totally laminated, and the lamination actually made the blue Sharpie signatures, you know, kind of fuzzy, bleed a little tiny bit, but not too bad. But yeah, some posters that I had laminated 20-something years ago would not survive, would not still be around today if I didn't get them laminated back then. It totally saved them for me. So yeah, lamination I'm a fan of if it's done correctly for sure. All right, everybody, I gotta pour another glass of wine. It's Thirsty Thursday, everybody. Hear that? It's a nice Thursday evening sound. If I send you a copy of my fanzine, you have to promise to read it because it's one of the only two. Oh, well, I mean, that's really nice of you, Cardinal. I would appreciate that and I would read it, but don't feel obligated if it's your last one or only one of two signed by Toxic Reasons. Don't send me that. That's too cool. You should keep that. Any idea when the new Devo masks and shields are shipping? I've been meeting with the merch company and the manufacturer almost every day. They're coming. I know that the shields and the domes were kicking right along with manufacturing all those. See, here's what Impact is doing though. They're, if you ordered multiple items, they're going to wait till all those items are ready before they ship your order. So even if some of the masks are ready now and some of the shields are ready now, some of them, we sold so much stuff, so much more than we expected, that Impact, is a little overwhelmed. So we're sourcing out, printing the masks and doing everything we can to get these things out as soon as possible. So just believe me, Impact is working basically around the clock with a skeleton crew to get all this stuff done. They're also farming out some of their printing to other people to help get it done because this is a weird time right now for everybody, and they're still not up to full running, Impact full company yet. They're skeleton crew and people are doing multiple jobs, and so you just have to be patient. They're working really hard, and literally I'm talking to them almost every day about progress, and everything's positive. There's no big hang-ups or anything. Everything's cruising right along. We just got so many thousands of orders that, we're cranking them out. As soon as I get any of the cloth masks that I can show you, I will. I think the first batch that comes off the line, they'll probably send me just a few of them so I could show people and do a little video about it or whatever. Let's see. I wondered for a new dome mask because I realized my only other sturdy red dome is a Chaser Arrow one. Yeah, the domes now, man. I don't know if you saw that unboxing video I did with the dome and the shield, but the dome is such nice quality these days. The red is perfect. It's real shiny on the outside and kind of a matte finish on the inside, and just smooth around the edges. Real nice dome. I'm really happy with the quality of them these days. Gotcha, God, everything was so successful. Yeah, the unboxing totally sold me on it. Oh, cool. That's great. I don't, the unboxing thing is so weird to me. When I first started streaming on YouTube, I noticed that other people did unboxings of just whatever product. So as kind of a joke experiment, when I got my Google Pixel 4 phone, I got it in the box. I thought, maybe I'll unbox this. And all I did was I had the box right on a table. I opened it, showed everybody the phone, didn't turn it on or anything, just showed everybody the phone, put it down, and that was it. And I got more views on that video than most others. And I don't understand the appeal of unboxing, but I understand the appeal of the Devo unboxing because it was kind of a cool item. But unboxing in general freaks me out. It's weird how popular it is. The phone unboxing video was iconic. Yeah, like what? I didn't do anything. I just unboxed it and I said, oh, look, here's a phone. There it is. All right, we'll put it back. Totally random. Like I didn't talk about any of the phone's, features. I didn't know anything about it. I just pulled it out of the box and showed people, oh, here's a phone. And I got like, I don't know, 1,000 views or something on that. It was crazy. And me, I don't get a lot of views on my videos, so typically when I get more than 1,000 views on something, it's first of all Devo related or an unboxing. Weird, huh? I've got actually a really good unboxing video that I'm going to upload in the next few days. I am trying to get one more other video done to upload, and then I'm going to do the unboxing, which I've already got the video shot. So my dome, sounds funny, has a Club Devo sticker inside and a lid with, the foam liner. Yeah, we offered those for, I don't know, at least a couple of years. When Devo was touring, we sold domes with those in it, and that was a different merchandiser. So when we left that merchandiser, we stopped getting the foam rings because we didn't have a connection to it, and for whatever reason, we just didn't get the foam rings made again. But we're looking into other alternatives because I never really liked the foam ring because it never stayed in the dome. Like the dome would fly off, people would have the foam ring around their head looking like a halo. Crazy. But we're working on other avenues of keeping that dome on your head. 2008, yeah, I had them add that sticker in there. With the cost of plastics and stuff going up, I don't know if we could, it would be financially wise to add a sticker or anything in it anymore. The cost of domes has gone up quite a bit since 2008. Whoops, sorry. The cost of domes has gone up quite a bit, and I guess that has to do with petrol pricing or whatever it has to do with import, shipping, I don't know, but the plastic is made overseas. But it's formed and vacuum formed here in the U.S. Send a copy of the Devo Rides to Dio at... Okay. My dome sounds... Okay, I'm reading the same stuff over and over again. That's good. Let's do this. Cheers! Thursday! I'm going to... Oh my goodness. I am going to scroll up here a minute to make sure I didn't... Hey, and thanks everybody for tagging me in your questions to me because it makes it really easy for me to see in the chat here. If I missed anything, let me know. I've been trying to keep up. Oh, Ants and the dogs are good listeners. Oh yeah, we were talking to cats. Yeah. It's nutty. Sophia, you said something was nutty. I can't remember what we were talking about. But it's totally not easy being cheesy. All right. Yeah, I wanted a copy for the archive, my friend. I always try to keep a lot of stuff like that around for the archive. I bet he read a Playboy magazine if you sent it. He'd read a Playboy magazine if you sent it. Let's see, the only Playboy magazine I have, I think I have one with Kiss on the cover. I have what I believe is a Penthouse with Devo in it. I have Cherry magazine with my friend Cherry Bomb, Rusty Hamilton on the cover. It's about the only porn mags I have. I edited a 50-page story I wrote yesterday. Congrats, Cardinal Sin. Get it done. Be productive. I love when people are productive and don't just spend their time watching movies and TV all the time. You know, my time, when I had a real job, as soon as I would get home from that real job, I wouldn't turn on the TV or just start vegging out. I would get started on what I really wanted to do for a living, you know, music, art. I would be working all the time back when I had a real job because my real job wasn't really what I wanted to do. So when I got home, it was like free for all, time to work on art, time to work on music, time to work on printing t-shirts, designing logos, flyers, you know, all that stuff. And let's see. Devo Riots, nutty, yeah. Nutty. Like pecans and, you know, stuff like that. Like pecans. A lot of pecans in that story. I know. What am I talking about? Who knows? I don't know. All right, so what do you guys think of this? I got this little furniture piece I made over here years ago. Maybe two, 3 years ago. It's 2 milk crates stacked on each other. And there's a light under the bottom milk crate. And then there's colored vinyl between the 2 milk crates so that it lights up. So I think there's a yellow record in the bottom of the yellow milk crate there. So anyway, pretty cool little lighting element. So if anybody has brightly colored milk crates, I would recommend putting a light in them because it's pretty fly. It's groovy, baby. Yeah, it's groovy. That's a movie reference. I know that's a movie reference. I can't remember the name of the movie, but that is a movie reference. And for me to catch a movie reference is pretty rare. Yeah, those crates, man. I'm lucky that I can use those crates for furniture because typically I would have a shit ton of records packed in those. Those are the great record crates. The fantastic, perfect milk crate record crates that are fairly hard to find. Every time Austin Powers, that's what it is. Yeah, that's that movie. I don't know anything about it, never saw it. But I know that's a reference to a movie. Yeah, so milk crates, records, there's a certain kind of milk crate that works, and all the other milk crates are crap. I swear, there's only one style of milk crate, and then there's a half size of that milk crate, but there's, one brand or one maker of milk crate that made them perfect for records, I swear. Yeah, 11-inch milk crates, it's like the top of the record sticks out of them. It's no bueno. No. But I've got lots of those milk crates. I've got one under my tripod right now for my camera. I've got the little half-size ones. Let me show you a half-size one. Have you ever seen one of these half-size milk crates? Okay, like there's that one there. That holds, a bunch of records. Kind of hard to carry, that milk crate. That's a heavy milk crate of records. But let me show you what I take thrifting with me, okay? Every time I go thrifting, I take one of these. Hold on. These are my favorite milk crates in the world right here, okay? Dig this. Dig this, everybody. All right. Look at that. Look at the size of that. Exactly half of a milk crate, right? It's tall enough so that the record fits down there. So you can stack these on top of each other. And if you put two of these on top of a regular size milk crate, they stack right perfectly on top of it. Like, it's just the greatest design of plastic milk crate ever. So these half ones are really hard to find. They're much harder to find than the full size. But these are beautiful for thrifting. You just throw one of these in the car. I usually put some record boxes, like cardboard boxes in there, so that as I find more and more records, you know what I'm saying? Like if I find 10 records, I have a little box that holds 10 records, put them in here, so that everything is nice and tight. You don't want records wobbling around, especially like in a car that gets hot, because they'll start to warp, so you want them really tight. But these are amazing. Every time I find these, I buy them. Thrift stores, whatever. So there you go. There's your, yeah, you got to get stackable record crates, Sophia. If I'm up in there in Ohio and I find any of those special record crates, I'll try to, pass them on to you, because I have a lot of them here already. I can't believe you've never seen Austin Powers. Those movies are incredibly funny. I got to tell you, Cardinal Sin, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I don't watch any movies. Not for many, many years. Decades. I just don't get into movies. I don't find them interesting. I don't know why. It's not like I'm saying people who watch movies are stupid or anything. I'm just saying that they never interested me. It's almost like a handicap that I have, because I just can't sit and watch a bunch of fiction. It just doesn't interest me in the least. I lose focus on them pretty quickly. Unless, of course, I'm sick and, I'm kind of bedridden or on the couch. Then I can maybe watch a movie, but I end up watching documentaries. I don't usually gravitate towards fiction or comedy or anything. I don't know why. I don't know why. I can't figure it out. But I'm not a movie person. I haven't seen a whole lot of movies. I saw a few movies when I was a kid that I remember, but I just don't watch movies or video games. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm a weirdo. Michael Pilmer, true story. One of my visits to Club Devo HQ, I had to hook up a VCR on DVD to play Michael's TV. Oh, Alex is saying, yeah. One of my visits to Club Devo to do video research, I had to hook up a VCR and DVD players. Michael's, yeah, because I had nothing. And I don't know how to hook up that stuff. I just don't watch movies. They don't. Kia's in the house. I've watched 50 plus movies during quarantine. I know everybody has. It's like saying I drink coffee in the morning. Everybody does it. And I don't drink coffee. I'm a weirdo through and through, you guys. I don't know why. It's not like I planned to not like coffee or movies. I just don't. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm broken in some ways, Yeah, I know, Sophia. Everybody's watched a few movies. I'm just the weirdo, that's all. I'm the black sheep of the human community because I don't watch movies. I know. Movies is a very important thing to many people, most people. People can't wait to get off work to go watch a movie. I don't know. I don't understand it. I mean, I'd almost have to be paid to watch movies. If somebody said, "Hey, come to this movie, I'll give you $5 or dinner," or I'd probably go. There has to be something in it for me besides the movie, though, because the movie's not going to get my attention. I don't have time for movies. That's another thing. And yeah, I agree. I spend most of my time trying to, make money to pay for this house in a very expensive neighborhood. It wasn't an expensive neighborhood when I moved in to this neighborhood, but now it is. So, taxes alone on this place, I'm always just working my ass off to make money for those. So I spend my time doing other things for sure. A bribe, yeah, bribes always work. You know how that goes. Humans, it's hard to get Sophia to watch a movie. Oh, good, Christy, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad. Well, she's busy. It's like we're talking about Sophia when she's not here, but it's like she's busy working on her new bass lines or her, whatever, her Devo costume or what it is. She's doing other creative stuff. That's how it should be, to me. I mean, in my world, I have to be spending my time creating or diving deeper into music, obsession or whatever it is. Got to be in the right mood. Yeah, me too. I have to kind of be, like I said, my friend Tim from Ohio is a big fan of TV, and he likes movies, and he likes stuff like that. And when he comes down here, he actually brings the television with him, because he usually stays a week or more. And he'll every now and then convince me to watch a documentary. Maybe we'll eat a big meal, and I'll lay on the couch and we'll watch a documentary. But it usually has to be a documentary. I'm not really into movies per se, fiction stuff, comedy. I can't wrap my head around somebody else's story. Like, why am I watching this? Why do I care? I'm not really into the escapism of movies, I guess. You guys, it's getting to be about 1 hour and a half. And I think my phone is not going to last too much longer. Let's see. Let me try to plug it up. I just want to finish this glass of wine, and then we'll call it a night. Is that cool? I feel like we've probably talked about most everything we could talk about. My productivity on eBay has gone up 1,000% since we talked about what motivates people like nostalgia. I'm telling you, Cardinal, eBay is kicking ass right now for me. Thank goodness that the thrift stores opened up again, because now I have more stock, and I'm listing that stock and it's selling. Like stuff like the Grease soundtrack. That record, the Grease soundtrack, 2-record set. I found one in great shape. Sold it for $30. Paid 79 cents for it or something. But people are buying a lot of music, a lot of CDs, nostalgia from their childhood, old toys. It's amazing. I'm making really... I'm not making great big tons of money on eBay, but I'm making more than I typically make for the last 3 months in a row. I'll tell you, it's probably been this month it's been about $1,300 profit on eBay, around there so far. I've had months as low as, what's the lowest, like $300 or $400 profit is about as low as it goes. I think a long time ago, maybe a couple of years ago, it went down to as low as $200 a month profit. But the last 3 or 4 months have been great. And this pandemic lockdown thing is really encouraging people to buy music and other stuff. Now, granted, a lot of it's not high dollar music, $9, $10, $20 CDs, but a lot of it is selling. Sometimes, some days I'll have more than 10 sales a day. I always figure if I could pull in $100 a day through various means, whatever that may be, eBay, YouTube, Devo, iThewUp.com, whatever it is, if I could pull in $100 a day, I'm doing okay. And some days that happens. I sold my promo. Oh, you sold it. Oh, wow. I bet you I know who bought it. Did you just sell it recently? I bet you Aaron Williams bought it. Ann. Bye, Ann. I miss you. Love you. Talk to you later. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Ann in the house. Sophia says goodnight to Ann. Sold it last week. Yep, that was Aaron. Aaron Williams bought it. Was it an address in California that it sold to? Because Aaron Williams just posted a picture of that video, or maybe he texted me a picture of it and asked me if I had it, which of course I do. But I watched Columbo. I watched that as a kid a couple times. I think my dad was into that Columbo TV show. Uh, um, oh, and that's sweet of you. Yeah, we'll see each other soon. Well, you're seeing me at least now. You need to get on your YouTube page and do some streaming so I can see you, right? Fair is fair. Mm. Okay, so everybody, I want you to know how much I appreciate you coming here. I don't always offer up a bunch of creative content, but these Thursday chats are nice. I'm glad we started doing this regularly. I think it was Cardinal or somebody here that asked if I was going to do Thursday streams as a regular thing. I think I just happened to do a few in a row. It just happened to be that Thursday was the day that I was able to stream. So now it's a regular thing, and I enjoy it every week. And I try to come up with a little bit of news or a subscriber mail to open or something to entertain you. So besides me just running my mouth, Aaron Williams, yep. How did I peg that, right? What are the odds, Cardinal, that you mentioned something you saw on eBay and I mentioned, oh yeah, I know who bought that? Like, what are the odds? You should probably, contact Aaron and say, hey, look, we were talking about this video on YouTube and Michael totally knew who bought it before you even mentioned it, right? Hey, Miko, wait, let me ask you. Miko, that's the first time I've seen you here, I think. Do I know you in real life, or did you just stumble on by here somehow? Considering you and Aaron, odds are probably pretty good. Yeah, I know, Alex. It's true, but I thought that was funny that I knew right off the bat who bought that thing. Oh, that Aaron. I'm glad it's a regular thing. I get excited for it every week. Oh, Sophia, you're so sweet. I do it just for you guys, Sophia, you're a big part of why I do this. And seeing your videos on YouTube of you playing instrument and learning that, I'm kind of jealous because I didn't really learn to play that well when I was your age, but I never learned to play that well at any age. But it's really cool. Okay, Miko's, oh, you lurk. Okay, well, how did you find out about it? How did you find out about this page? And are you subscribed? But thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it. I like seeing meeting people here virtually, and I know we'll meet in real life at some point. Some rock and roll event will put us together. I'm confident of that. But yeah, thanks for jumping in. I'm always curious how people find this channel. If they just kind of happen upon it, maybe they see the clown ass in their surfing YouTube, and they're like, man, that's a nice clown ass right there. I'm gonna go over there and talk to that dude. Maybe. All right, so let's do this. What's he say here? Cardinal says, you really gonna cut this stream short with 15 people watching? Well, here's the deal. I'm running out of things to talk about, and I feel like I should really have content for you. Oh, you do subscribe. Thank you, Miko. Miko. I don't know how you pronounce. I'm guessing it's Miko. Is it Miko? Miko. But thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that, and I appreciate the thumbs ups and all that. I gotta tell you guys. I think I reached my $100 threshold as far as the Google AdSense checks go. I think I reached that last month. It was really close, like right at I think on the 21st of every month, I think it flips. So like if you make $100 before the 21st of the month, you'll get that check or a portion of that $100 at the end of the month. I think I made it. I remember on the 21st when I woke up, the tally had flipped to like $108 or something. So maybe I'll get another check, right? More cat food for the cat outside. But that's cool. I'll show you that when it comes in. I always like sharing the real world situation of making money on YouTube, right? You don't make a lot of money on YouTube, but it's fun to make a few cents every day and doing this, Let's see. Yeah, Cardinal, you really did help me get over that $100 hump. I think while I was walking around downtown Raleigh on a live stream, you sent me like $5 or $10, and it put me over my first $100 threshold, which was cool. Yeah, I know. Cruel World Fest, that's a bummer. I knew that lineup was too good to be true, though. I mean, I looked at that lineup and I was like, how can this be? How can all these great bands play the same festival on one day? It's going to be impossible. I used to make pennies on YouTube, but now I don't meet their criteria for monetization. I wonder why. What's the criteria that you don't meet? Wow, 27. I don't understand it. I mean, the only criteria I think I had to meet was I had to have 1,000 subscribers and I had to have a certain number of views. But I don't know. Well deserved. Thanks, John Lazaro. You're sweet. Yeah, Sophia was excited. That's great. You're excited all the time, Sophia. It's amazing. You're a passionate person. 45 Grave. Who brought up 45 Grave? Did you just bring that up out of the blue, Cardinal? Oh, yeah, because they were on Cruel Fest. Okay, I got you now. Yeah, 45 Grave. I love them. I love them. Well, I don't have a huge collection of theirs, but I do like them a lot. I'm not quite at 1,000. Ah, okay. Well, hey, everybody. WA27 needs you to subscribe. I think they're pretty close to 1,000. If you guys can just go over there and subscribe to WA27, if we can get him up to 1,000 subscribers, I think he might be able to start streaming and getting monetized. So help him out. I will subscribe to you, WA27, after I get off this thing. I can't do it right now, but I will if that's what you want. If you want to make it to 1,000, we'll try to get you there. Because it's you know, if you can make a few cents a day or whatever, doing the things you love, then do it. All right, so you guys, I'm going to down this thing. It's a lot of wine to down, but I'm going to do it. Because I feel like I'm running out of stuff. I don't know. You guys are nice enough to hang out with me, but I don't really have much to offer. All right, Kia just subscribed. And what's your content all about, WA27? What do you do on your channel? Oh my God, you know what, guys? This couch is really nice. I love it. It was a gift from my friends Sam and Janet. But I gotta tell you, sitting on it for an hour and a half, my butt is sweating. My butt is sweating. We will entertain you. All right, Cardinal, entertain. Chug, chug, chug. Bottoms up. You guys are bad influences. Oh, my butt. My butt is sweaty, you guys. Did you come here to make my butt sweaty? Because if that's the case, mission accomplished, people. My butt's sweaty. Oh, thanks for the plug. Yeah, no problem. Well, you know, when I first started streaming on YouTube and just kind of doing more than just putting concert footage here, I was rooting around on other people's channels, and not music channels, like drama channels or RV channels or whatever, making friends with people there. And when they found out that I needed subscribers, they would send people over. So I don't have a huge channel. You're not going to get a whole bunch of subscribers from my people that follow me, but you'll get a few. So that'll help a little bit. He said his name was Sweaty Bum. Sweaty, what is that from? Wait, what is that from, Sophia? I think I know that. Entertain me, Cardinal. Can you do a dance? I wish you guys could jump on screen with me now, but I'm not using Streamlabs for this. So maybe next time I stream, if you, oh, Cameo, that's right. I knew it from somewhere. What? Cardinal Sin! You crazy person. What does that say? It says, broad for another half an hour. Okay. All right, you got it, Cardinal Sin. But look, I got to stand up for a second. Oh, my ass is sweaty. Oh, my God, you guys. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Hold on a second. I'm going to sit on the clown. I'm sitting on the clown. The clown is going to keep my ass from getting sweaty. Thank you, clown. Thank you. You're a good clown. Ah, that feels much better, sitting on the clown. All right, we'll get another half an hour out of this. All right. Here we go, you guys. Drinking more than I need to on a Thursday, but whoa. But you know what? Hanging out with friends, we'll do it. Thanks, Cardinal Sin, for your support. You're a funny man. Oh, you're a funny man, and your $10 goes a long way. It really does. I appreciate you throwing those super chats. It's really funny to me. When I first discovered that people would get super chats while they were streaming, it blew my mind, because a lot of the people that I would see get super chats were not really doing anything or providing much content, or there was no good lighting. It was just like the most basic stream you could do, and they were getting fat donations, and I was like, how does that work? Like, wow, it's amazing. Well, it's just like anything else that I try to figure out about humans. It just amazes me and boggles my mind. Like, how can you watch 50 movies in a month? How do you do that? That boggles my mind. How do you send like $100 to somebody on a super chat? Because I don't know. Fuck, it's just weird. Oh, Sophia, you're sweet. Thank you for that. Poor clown. No, the clown likes being sat on. Look, have you ever met a drunk clown before? Because they love being sat on, especially when your butt's sweaty. Oh, God. Oh, man. You got a Discogs page? Oh, yeah. Wow, 27. Let me see if I can post it right here. I'll try to do that, okay? I'm going to try to do this, guys. How do I... Okay, I'll just tell you, wow, 27. My Discogs username, I'm going to post it right here. Discogs username is, okay, if you just look for that account, I just posted it in the chat, wow, 27. Oh, my goodness. Obsesso, you'll find my account. Cardinal Sin, you sold your original Germs first pressing? Oh, my goodness. That's a good price to get for it, but wow. I have a hard time selling that. You know, there's some pieces in my collection that I cannot part with just yet, you know? It's like, I just can't. There's some stuff that's worth money, but I just can't. Now, there are things I'm digging out of my collection that are valuable that I don't really have quite an attachment to, but some things, yeah, like that, I might find it difficult. But you know, there comes a time in life when you have to just get rid of that stuff. Because what are you going to do? Take it with you? Or I got no kids to leave stuff to. You know, Devo's probably getting all my Devo stuff. Let's see. Was that a KRK riding piece I saw on your wall a couple of streams ago? Likely. There's a couple hanging in my house. So yeah, probably so. Miko 9. Yeah, I've worked with KRK Ryden. I used to book art shows for him. He's a good friend. He's a crazy guy, really creative, prolific artist, and I like him a lot. Oh, cool. Yeah. Abnorm's got some KRK stuff from devotionals, I'm sure, right? We've had some KRK art shows up there in Ohio. I bet you have some really great original pressings of punk rock that's worth a lot, Cardinal Sin. You seem to have a pretty good knowledge of all that stuff. Every time I mention a band, you know, along those lines, you seem to know who they are. Pardon me. That was a wine burp. Those are rare. Yeah, KRK is cool. He's like, hey man, KRK riding, right? He's like, he's got this really cool southern or Northern California kind of. Hey, my name's KRK riding. You have their entire discography, Cardinal Sin. That's cool. Yeah, I never really discovered them. I mean, I heard of them for years, like I said, but I never really got into their music or heard it for, I don't know why. Just never intersected with it. So let's see what else I could tell you. There's some great possible, as always, this is always the case, that there's always things going on behind the scenes as far as Devo merchandise and licensing. And I'm working on a couple of things right now that are really cool that I'm not going to tell you about until it's a real thing, but it's getting to be real, a couple of things. And you're going to be happy about them if they work out. I'm excited about them. And you're going to be happy about them if they work out. So let's not jinx it, and I will tell you when I can. Do you need a towel? For my ass, my sweaty ass? No, I got a clown. It's all good. I know Sophie's excited. No, there's good stuff. There's good stuff coming as long as it all remains together. Like I said, a lot of these deals implode before they get to be real. But Cardinal Sin, you would have so much fun at Devotional. You would meet so many weirdo geeks that know the stuff you know and love the stuff you love, and you would never miss another one. Ask Sophia. She'll probably never miss another one her whole life. I won't ever miss another one since the first one I ever attended. Puppet Boy? No, it's not Puppet Boy. It's a drunk clown. He's not a puppet. He's a crochet clown. Wait a second. Maybe I should sit on him this way. Oh, that's much more comfortable. Okay, this clown right here is drunk, but he's fine. He's good. He's a good sweaty butt cure. He's a good cure for sweaty butt. I could probably sell many copies of Cyber Spud there. Well, maybe. We're not really making merch, like vendor tables, a big focus anymore. Last year, we just had so much other stuff going on, and we needed tables for other things that we didn't have any real merchandisers besides, official Devo merchandisers or the bands that were playing. But yeah, we're kind of focusing less on handmade, homemade Devo stuff or people's own creative projects, and we're focusing more on official Devo merch or vintage Devo merch at those things. It just makes it more interesting for, I think, people to come there and find a wide selection of actual Devo stuff rather than, people's homemade creations. But there is opportunity to sell your own wares at the Thursday night, late night party that we always have, and, on the outskirts of Devotional, you could sell that stuff. Wine or oh, David, you just got here recently, huh? Or I think I just noticed you for the first time tonight. Come in here. Let's see. Wait a second. I'm trying to keep up. You guys are talking too fast. Wine or tequila? I don't drink tequila. It's bad for me. Wow. So David, cheers with your tequila. I'm drinking wine. I can't drink tequila. Last time I drank tequila when I was in college. Drank way too much, got way too sick, and said, nope, no more tequila. Okay, wait. What are you talking about giving away? Cyber. Oh, yeah, you can give them away. You would find a great audience there at Devotional for your Cyber Spud if you gave them away. Yeah, for sure. Just got here. Well, thanks, David, for coming in. I've been streaming for about an hour and 44 minutes. We have about 15, 20 minutes left. Cardinal Sin, one of my mods here, kind of bribed me to stay an extra 30 minutes, which, I'm always down for a bribe, right? But it's just that my butt's getting sweaty. And I've run out of things to talk about. I feel like I'm just running my mouth to run my mouth. I don't know. What a dumb thing this is, this whole idea. I used to drink nothing but tequila with a good friend of mine, and we owned the pool tables at night. I'd be totally down with tequila if it just didn't make me puke every time I drank it. It just hits me too hard, and it messes with my stomach. I like whiskey if I'm drinking liquor. I haven't really drank a lot of liquor in the last couple months, but that's what I go for is whiskey. Hey, man, I was in the hospital, so I missed the last few streams. I know, Cardinal. And we missed you. I was, I remember in the streams going, hey, where's my friend Cardinal? I'm trying to wait for him before I open up this box or whatever I was doing. But yeah, it's always good to see familiar faces in here. Oh yeah, Kia, I was just talking about this shirt. Let me show you again. This shirt was given to me by DJ Lance Rock of Yo Gabba Gabba. And I believe it was some kind of limited edition thing that maybe they only made for the staff. Or people on the show, and you'll see like DJ Lance Rock right there, a little photo of him on my nipple, right there on my nipple. But I love this shirt. It's really cool, really comfortable, a very great print. You'd think that this is a really heavy print, but it's not. It's not very heavy. It's pretty light. Michael Pilmer, whiskey is great. If you drink nothing but tequila, you won't get a hangover. No, that's what I found with Crown Royal. If I drink Crown Royal and Amstel Light all night, I don't get a hangover in the morning. I don't know why. Let's see. I'm missing things. Peter Grace, is your friend the woman that works at the college? I don't know what that's about. Okay. Pardon me. Was thinking of joining Jerry on Saturday for some 50-50. Jerry on Saturday, 50-50, he's doing something? That would be great to join him. I just talked to him the other day about maybe getting a bottle of red wine from him So we're gonna try to work that out. So yeah, maybe I'll have a stream sometime soonish where I drink Jerry Casale's 50 by 50 wine, huh? Yeah, I've had it before. It's great. I've had a lot of Jerry's wine, and it's good. Yeah, I don't know, Cardinal Sin. You'll have to next if we when we meet at devotional or wherever, you'll have to hit me to better whiskey. I'm not really a whiskey aficionado. I just know that when I drink Crown Royal, which I don't hate, it's whatever, and Amstel Light, it really works for me. Have you seen the Church of the Subgenius documentary? No, I haven't. I've only seen the early Arise video that I've had for many years. I haven't seen the documentary because I don't really have any online movie. I don't do Netflix. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't know. I just haven't seen it. I want to drink Devo wine when I grow up. Yeah, 50-50. You can look forward to that, You can look forward to that. When you turn 21, you'll buy yourself some Jerry wine and go nuts. Alex says, you introduced me to the wonders of whiskey when I was there in 2010. Was it wonders? Was it wonders of whiskey? Wow. That was a long time ago, 10 years ago. You need to come on back. I don't even think I had the upstairs, did I? Oh, wait, 10 years ago I did have the upstairs. I had the upstairs in 2008. Mm-hmm. 420. Yes, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, John, and I'm down with that. Oh man, I'm falling behind in the chat here, people. I'm sorry. You guys are talking amongst yourselves quite a bit. And Michael Pilmer, you had recently finished it. It was my first time seeing it. My previous visit was 2007. Wow, that's cool. So you got to see it right before and right after it got added. Well, now it's a little different. I think it's got a lot more stuff in it. So come on back whenever you want. I still have a couple of guest rooms. I still have a couple of inflatable queen size mattresses that are quite comfortable, I've heard. And 420 is good for chronic pain. Yes, it's good for just life. It's good for hyperactivity. It's good for being, a broken human like I am. Somebody who doesn't watch movies or drink coffee. It's good for that. Great aspirations. Michael Pilmer, how far is it from Raleigh to Cleveland? If I'll tell you, if I drive to the devotional, I'll leave here at 4 in the morning and I'll get there by noon, 1 o'clock typically. So 8 hours, 9 hours at the most. Tee-hee, says Sophia. Sophia with the tee-hee. Tee-hee. Yeah, it's not bad at all. No, I do it every year, and it's great. I really love getting up very early when it's pitch black dark outside and getting on the road. So that way, by the time I get through Virginia, I'm not even hitting morning traffic. I'm just zipping on through these dark roads with no traffic on them up to Ohio, and that's the way to do it. You ever taken a flight there? Man, I don't fly to Ohio. I can't tell you the last time I flew to Ohio. I always drive. I got kind of burned out on flying. I did a lot of years of touring and flying, and it's such a nightmare to fly. It's just like you're told somebody else's. Uh-oh. Hey guys, my phone is crapping out, so it just gave me a warning that it's going to die soon or something. So look, I gotta shut this down. We made it almost 9 minutes away from doing the 30 minutes cardinal. I'm sorry, but my phone's giving me some hassle right now. It's giving me some warnings. I'm not sure what the deal is. No, it's plugged in. It's just, it gives me these things that say you are live. So I think the internet might be flaky or something. I don't know. Something's going on right now. I wish I was more of an IT person, but I am not. Yeah. I wish you would have gotten to see them lice, Sophia. You should see some lice. You look and sound fine. That's good, because I'm old. Yep, it's fucking up. The stream's fucking up. So I'm going to have to end it, you guys. I'm really sorry. I don't want this to crash and then not save the video, so I can't post it. So look, I'm going to down this really quick for you guys. Let's all have a cheers, okay? Cheers. My phone, everything's dying. The internet's dying. I love you guys. Thank you for coming. Next Thursday, we'll be here again. Between now and next Thursday, I'll be posting new videos, some other stuff. I know, I'm crapping out, Sophie. I don't know what's the technology's against me right now. So, love you guys. We'll see you next Thursday. We'll be posting videos before then. John Lazaro, 666. May the rock and roll gods bless everybody. Let me chug this, okay, for you guys. Oh, okay. From the clown's ass. Clown's ass. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time. I really appreciate you guys coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Rock and roll gods bless you. Bye, everybody.